Hi everyone! For the region bounded by the graphs of x squared plus 4y squared equals 4 and y equals 0, we're going to find the volume of the solid generated by revolving the region about the x-axis. So basically we're going to, since it's revolution about the x-axis, we're going to use this formula. Since we're going to use this formula, we can solve for y squared because that's part of the formula. So let's do that. If we solve for y squared, we're going to get 4y squared equals 4 minus x squared. Or y squared equals 1/4, 4 minus x squared. So that's what we're going to substitute in this when we find our volume. Also, if we have y equals 0, that means y squared equals 0. So if I take this back to the original equation and let y squared be 0, we're going to get x squared equals 4. So this would just delete. So our x is going to be plus or minus 2 when you square root both sides. All right, those are the boundaries we're going to set for ourselves. And I'm going to go ahead and sketch this graph. This is an ellipse. If you divide each of the terms by 4, you're going to get x squared divided by 4 plus y squared equals 1. I'll put this over 1. So basically, it's centers at the origin. And you take the square root of 4, you go to the left 2, to the right 2. And we already had that information there. And for the y, you're going to go, square root of 1 is 1, so you go up 1 and down 1. So this would be 1, negative 1. And then you kind of draw this, make your ellipse, and there it is. And this is the shaded region we want. And it's also bounded by y equals 0. So this line is y equals 0. All right, so when we set up our integral, what we can do is write it as the volume equals, I'm going to write my formula, pi, and we're going from, on the x-axis, negative 2 to 2, and then we're going to write this down, because that's your y squared, 1/4 times 4 minus x squared dx. All right. Since we're going from negative 2 to 2, what we can notice is that it is symmetric to the y-axis here. So basically, if I wanted to, instead of going from negative 2 to 2, I could just do this part by multiplying whatever I get for this shaded region by 2. And it makes it a little easier. So I can rewrite this, if I multiply it by 2, as multiply this by 2, and we're going to get 2 pi, and then just go from 0 to 2. So that would be 0 to 2 of 1/4 4 minus x squared dx. All right, and then for the next step, what I'm going to do is multiply my 2 times 1/4. That gives me 1/2. So this is going to end up being pi divided by 2. So let's do that. And we'll get our volume equals pi divided by 2. And we're going from 0 to 2 of 4 minus x squared dx. Now it's a little easier to integrate. So when you integrate this, you're going to get pi divided by 2. And then 4x minus 1/3 x cubed. And evaluate it from 0 to 2. All right, let's see. When you substitute in the 0, it's just going to go to 0, so we can ignore that. Always start with the upper limit, so the 2. So you get pi divided by 2 times 4 times 2 minus 1/3 times 2 cubed. So this is going to be pi divided by 2 times 8 minus 8 thirds. And this is going to simplify to 8 pi divided by 3. And that is your final answer. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.